According to research presented in August 2005 by the University of Chicago, children born in the beginning of the 1980s are showing two newly identified genes. These two genes, called microcephalin and ASPM, are thought to regulate brain growth and appear to have undergone strong natural selection since the human and chimpanzee lineages split between 5 million and 7 million years ago. Only 70% of these children have one of these genes, while the other 30% show both. Does this percentage represent a new stage in human evolution, or is it evidence of some other natural phenomenon? These individuals are known as the new children. However, 30% of the children match standard IQ test scores of 150 to 160, while the IQ of the average person falls between 90 and 110, and the classification of genius begins around 130. This is an unprecedented leap in intelligence, with no genetic markers to account for it. So, if 3 out of 10 children have these genes, why don't we see them?
Indigo children have been diagnosed quite frequently with ADD or ADHD, and of course medical solution to that is to medicate the children, and the medication is really making them lose their life's purpose, what they came here to do. They are no longer able to be sensitive, and they lose the whole essence of what it is to be an indigo when they're on medication. Crystal children are frequently diagnosed with being autistic or having Asperger's syndrome, and I think the main cause of this is the fact that the children, they learn to talk a lot later than normal kids because they have telepathic abilities, and they don't need to speak to their parents to let them know what's going on. Their parents just know. And when they go out in the world and they have other caregivers, they start to think there's something wrong with this child because he's not talking. But in his home life or her home life, she didn't need to speak because her parents just knew what the child needed.
What does the future hold for this generation?
The new children are here on earth to raise the consciousness of everybody living here. They're going to do this by bringing God's love and their unique gifts to everybody. And just by being here, they're going to cause a ripple effect, and people are going to begin to love again.
My ultimate goal in life is to spread knowledge of what's going around in our communities, in America, and in the world, and to let them know what they should do to help improve the structure of what's going on around them.
I think parents of new children also need to give them a very solid foundation, a lot of affection, a lot of direct attention. It's a busy time, these times raising children, but it's important to very much focus on them and listen to them at every age and know that their opinions are valid no matter what they're talking about.
I wonder what delight nature must feel when we open our hearts and express our God-given talents. The sound of approval rolls across the universe, and the whole world abounds in magic. Wonder fills our hearts for what we have glimpsed for an instant, the playfulness of life. And that's why I love children and learn so much from being around them. The magic, the wonder, the mystery, and the innocence of a child's heart are the seeds of creativity that will heal the world. I really believe that. What we need to learn from children isn't childish. Being with them connects us to the deeper wisdom of life, which is ever present and only asked to be lived. They know the way to solutions that lie waiting to be recognized within our own hearts. Today I would like to thank all the children of the world, including the sick and deprived. I am so sensitive to your pain. I also want to thank all those who have helped me to channel my talent here on earth.
He was green in the face, but he had this glow and this sparkle in his eye. I asked this nurse, what's wrong with this kid? She said that he needs a liver. So I said, does that mean he's going to die? She said, yes, he's going to die unless he gets a liver. I said, I'm not going to let him die, this sweet, sweet angel. No matter what it takes, I'm going to find a liver for him. So I sent my organization around the world We went all over the place, and it took a long time. And I said, I'm not giving up. I'm not going to have this child die. I was so happy when I got a phone call. They told me we found the liver, and he has his life. And I'm so proud that I could help him. God bless him. I love you, Farkas.